I like Theta. I hold some Theta and I'm going to continue to. It is one of the coins I'm most bullish on this year. But Theta does have a noticeable problem. Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. As always, hope you are all having a fantastic day. We are back on Theta today. It's been a couple of weeks now since my last Theta video, and since then my previous price target has been reached. In my last video, the target was this $3.80 level, and you can see we did come up and hit that exactly before rejecting back down closer to $3. So that is good to see some nice gains over the last couple of weeks. But that isn't what we're talking about in today's video. No, today we're talking about Theta's weird lack of exchange listings compared to other major coins. Now initially it does look okay when you look at the list of markets. We have Binance, KuCoin, OKX, Bybit, HTX, Gate.io, BingX. It doesn't look that weird, right? Until you realize it isn't listed on Coinbase, Kraken, MEXC, Bitget, Crypto.com, Gemini, not even LBank, for no obvious reason. Now, there are a few theories going around about why that could be the case. The first being that the current price action and volume are manipulated, meaning that the price doesn't necessarily represent the true market value, and the volume and volatility is higher than it would otherwise be, which exchanges are often wary of because the main driver for them listing tokens is volume, so if the volume's inconsistent, that's a bit of a red flag for them. I personally don't put too much stock in that theory. I wouldn't say the current price action on Theta looks any more manipulated than the rest of the market right now, so I doubt it would have much of an impact on listing decisions. Anyway, that is theory number one. The second theory going around is that Theta themselves control too many of the tokens, which just makes it more difficult and riskier for exchanges to list them. You can see the token allocation here. Theta Lab reserves 36%. Team 7.5%, partners 12.5%, and the token sale only 30%, which is relatively low. That could potentially be causing some complications with listings. Since Theta is a finite governance token, there isn't that many tokens for sale, and most are staked to Guardian and Validator nodes, which is just the nature of their network model. Now, most of the tokens that aren't staked are either held on Binance or private wallets, which does go some way to support the theory that a lot of the trading volume is just fake, because not that many people are actively trading Theta, which leads nicely into our third and I think the most plausible theory, almost as plausible as you joining my free Telegram group using the link in the pinned comment. Theta just isn't popular enough yet. At the end of the day, the primary motivator for any exchange to list them is volume, because the only way exchanges earn money is through trading fees. So if there isn't high enough genuine volume and interest, then exchanges just won't list them. You can see a similar situation with coins like Caspa, which does have a high market cap and it looks great on paper, but at the end of the day the volume just isn't quite where it needs to be for these exchanges to be interested in listing them yet. And trust me, as soon as the volume's high enough, they will. Ever wonder how stuff like Pepe and Shiba gets listed on tier 1 exchanges? That's right, it's purely trading volume. These big exchanges like to talk a big game about how much integrity they have and how they'd only list tokens with intrinsic value, but it's just not true. If something has a high enough volume, it will be listed on every exchange. And ultimately, that's what needs to happen for Theta. Now, I believe that Theta's volume will increase significantly during this bull run, and once they finally release the Theta EdgeCloud, which I talked about in my last video, the hybrid cloud computing platform, I think that is going to drive a lot of hype and volume towards Theta, especially with the AI narrative. Theta EdgeCloud dropping 35 days from now, May 1st, allowing people to share their CPU and GPU processing power for AI and video workloads in order to earn them the TFUEL token. Super bullish stuff for Theta and TFUEL, which I also covered in a previous video. You can go ahead and watch that. As far as short-term price targets are concerned, that remains pretty much unchanged from the last video. We still need to break resistance at $3.80. Confirming a break above that, I would expect us to continue up to the next historical resistance at $4.38. Also likely encountering a bit of resistance at the psychological milestone of $4. that is all for now, folks. I will be back with a longer Theta update video shortly. Feel free to subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss that, and also join the free Telegram group in the pinned comment. In the meantime, check out the TFUEL video there, or this one YouTube thinks you'll like. I've been me, you've been you. Thanks for watching, and see you later.